Okay, looking at this, I've got a couple of changes to make that I think would be nicer. I'm going to change that quad format to factorize. And I'm going to make the call down here. So instead of print, I'm going to choose factorize and then send in the values that I want, which will be A and the roots. So that's set me up for it. So now I need to check this A. And really what I need to do is find out if it's 1 or minus 1. So my first line, I'm not going to use these as they are. I'm just going to comment them out for the time being. Whoops, when I find the comment sign. They're only there just to remind me that I need them. So the first thing I'm going to do is find out what the value of A is. So if A is equal to minus 1 or A is equal to 1, so I'm checking here if it's just 1x squared. And if it is, what I really need to do is find out if it's which one of these two it is, whether it's minus 1 or 1. So if A is equal to minus 1, and then the A sign equals the minus symbol. So the only reason I can get to here is if A was equal to 1, and in that case the A sign is going to be the empty string. Don't want a symbol at all. So that takes care of if it's minus 1 or if it's 1. Now I've got to check out if it isn't. So I'm going to say else. So if it's minus 2, minus 3, or 3 or 2, what I need to do is just do A sign equals A. So that should take care of the sign at the front of the factors. The next one I want to do is work out what the sign of x1 is, and x1 is the first root. So let's just pull out x1 from the root. Need to get there. So x1 equals roots 0, and all I need to know is if, well, I need to first of all swap it over. So if the root is 1, then I need minus 1. So if x1 is negative, then the x sign must be positive. So the x1 sign equals plus. Else, now I'm going to do this for all of them. I don't want an x minus 0, so the x is just going to be x1 sign equals negative, but I haven't taken into consideration if it is equal to 0. So there we go, and that does it. So that's managed the x1 sign, and I'm going to do exactly the same for the x2 sign. So I'm going to copy that code. Oops, paste it in there. And change this. And I've worked out all of the signs that go in. So x plus or minus, x plus or minus. And now I've just got to work on the values for it all. So we'll deal with that in the next video.